Hey guys, welcome back to the Real Southern Garden. I'm Sarah, and today you're joining me on a very gloomy, rainy day, but it's my birthday for number one. And number two, it's a great day to go to the antique shop. And when it's your birthday and you're going to shop, that means you're going to find some good stuff, right? So it's almost amaryllis season as well, and my mom plants a lot of those around Christmas time. So we're looking for some containers for amaryllis bulbs. We're looking for some possible cool blue and white vases, some of the chinoiserie, whatever we can find. Just we're gonna have a good time. We're also taking the kids, so who knows? When we take kids, shopping is always a little bit more exciting. You know, if you have kids, you know what I mean. But come along with us and let's see what we find. And here we go with little Miss Addie Rose. And then, of course, my oldest daughter is right over there with my mother. I just love being able to come with all of us all together and shop. It is so much fun. And my mom is, of course, just my savior. There's the hugest help, you know, and we have a lot of fun together anyway. So this is our favorite antique store. It's about 8 minutes from our house. And it's kind of funny because the house that we bought was full of antiques, according to the neighbors and the guy that we bought it from. And they had several estate sales. And we think that most of the antiques ended up at this shop. So my mom and I joke that we're just buying them all back. We're bringing them back home. So we'll never have as many as what I've heard this house had, but some of them probably have found their way back. Anyway, we always get a little bit distracted. Who doesn't? That's kind of the fun of shopping, I think. You know, I'm not a seasoned antiquist, if that's even a word. Let me say, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but thankfully in the age that we live in with Google, I can quickly look and see if something is supposedly worth its value or not. And honestly, sometimes it's really just about what you like. You know, that's where the value is. If you like the way it looks, then it's valuable to you. This, I absolutely loved. This little blue and white planter. And then, of course, this crystal vase is also gorgeous and would look really great on our dinner table, I think. But I have a lot of gold in that room, and that might read a little bit silver. So I'm not 100% on it yet. I got to think about it. And then, of course, more blue and white. We love it. There was a little blue and white vase, I think, on this rack that I really love. But like I said, I like to incorporate some of the blue and white and then some of the lighter, paler blue, because I find if I do too much of that true blue and white, like the royal blue color, I just don't like the way it looks. I just like little touches here and there. Now on my front porch, I love it. I have all blue and white planters. But I loved this little vase right here and almost grabbed it and brought it home. But I just couldn't decide. I couldn't decide. Well, maybe it'll still be there if I do decide that I want to get it. And this one, I love the texture on this vase. And this is the color blue that I have on our bookshelves that I have incorporated with that more royal blue and white or chinoiserie look. Also love pineapples. They are the symbol for hospitality in the South, so we love pineapples. And there's just so much to look at this store, any antique store, but this one is really chock full. And then, oh yes, I also, anytime I see bluebird figurines or little cute birds, I love birds, and I'm always looking for different things like that too. I liked that vase, but decided it would look good in my daughter's room, but it wouldn't go with the rest of my decor, so I didn't get it. These little blue and white birds are so cute. And they're little bluebirds. We have a ton of bluebirds that live on our property, and we have bluebird houses all over. The prior owners actually have bluebird houses all over too. So we have quite the little community. So I wanted to get those, but they were salt shakers, so I wasn't too sure. And then we just have a hodgepodge of different things. There's another cute little set of birds right there that I almost took. They almost made it to my basket, but then I was like, I'll come back and decide. I'm not really sure. And then this doggy. It's a very kind of southern look to have. There's Staffordshire dogs on your bookshelves. I see that a lot, and I like the look of it too. But these, of course, were not Staffordshire dogs, and some of the dogs have kind of scary faces, so they have to be really cute if they're going to come home with me. can't have a scary dog on our bookshelf. All right, guys, so let me show you what we made it home with. And first of all, this is our sunroom. This is a really cool room that is still in progress. It comes right off of our kitchen in the backside of our house, and then it looks out into our garden, our property, well, part of our garden, the side garden. Excuse me. But then we have our cars on the carport on this side. So it's kind of interesting because it's like a sun car room, right? You can see your cars and then the rose garden across the cars. And then you can see, of course, this way, the side garden. But I still love this room and I'm so happy to have it, even if, ideally it would be, you would have your cars here and then your sunroom would be on the other side, or there's another little section of our house where they could have put one, which would have been really, anyway, whatever. Still a really nice room and I love it, but it's a sun car room, if you know what I mean. So we got this little vase right here. And sorry about the crazy hair, but it's raining today. And the truth is you're going to see a lot of crazy hair on this channel because I got a lot of hair and it gets in the way. So anyway, this vase has a really cool texture to it. I love this. I have a collection of blue and white and blue, light blue like this on our bookshelves in our family room. And I love this. I especially love to use it for like zinnias and cut flowers in the summer. I grow a ton of those in our big garden. But I don't think this one is sealed. So I need to make sure that it is. If they aren't sealed, of course, the water will just leak right out and you don't want that. But either way, it'll be a nice piece to my collection because it's the perfect color for what I already have. And then we also got this guy, which I love, the blue and white chinoiserie look. And then it has it's done with floral pattern with roses, which I really adore. I like the Chinese pattern as well, but this is my favorite, more of the florals. And then this really sad tree came with it. They were like, oh, the tree comes with it. And I'm like, oh, I wish it didn't. I don't want the tree, but here it is. The tree is mine now. It's falling apart and it's discolored and the tree is going to have to be recycled, like given away, or I don't know. But whatever, it came with it. What can you do? I did not get the crystal vase. I'm going to think on that one a little bit longer. It would be beautiful, I think, on our table, but it's going to take really long cut flowers like gladiolas or hydrangeas, things like that, to really fill it. So I got to think on that one a little bit longer before I pull the trigger on that one. Anyway, we're going to definitely go back out on another antiquing trip. My mom and I have done this for years. I know there's the big channels. There's a certain one, they do a lot of antiquing together. My mom and I have done it too for years. And we always buy our amaryllis containers from antique shops, sometimes even the Goodwill. We did not find any on this trip, so we're definitely gonna be taking another trip out to look for those. So stay tuned for that. If you liked this video, please hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. And we will see you next time right here at the Real Southern Garden.